Good morning everyone, and welcome to our assembly. Today we're going to be sharing with you a book called If the World Were a Village, and it's a great way to kickstart the learning on our shared theme of around the world for this half term. We are going to start off with a little quiz. Do you know how many people live across the whole world? So that's the global population. Here are your options. Is it 17,000 people? Is it 70 million people? Or is it over 7 billion people? The answer is, it is over 7 billion people who live across the world. The exact answer, when I last checked, is 7,780,376,500. Or we could round that to 2 decimal places, 7.78 billion people. So, question number 2. Which country do you think is the most populous? That's the most highly populated. The most amount of people live there. Do we think it's England, USA, or China? What do you reckon? The answer is China. China has over 1.4 billion people, which is similar to India, the second biggest country, which has just under 1.4 billion people living there. Last question for you. So the population in the United Kingdom at the moment, so that is England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, is 67,886,011. Do you think that makes us the 12th most populated country, the 21st, or the 41st most populated country in the world? The answer is the 21st. So there are 20 countries with a bigger population than the United Kingdom. So the book we're going to share with you helps us to make some sense of these massive figures like thousands and millions and billions, and gets you to imagine, what if the world were a village of 100 people? Let's find out.
Nationalities. The village stirs and comes to life, ready for a new day. Who are the people of the global village? Where do they come from? Of the 100 people in the global village, 61 are from Asia, 13 are from Africa, 12 are from Europe, 8 are from South America, Central America, including Mexico, and the Caribbean. 5 are from Canada and the United States. 1 is from Oceania, the area that includes Australia, New Zealand, and the islands of the South, West, and Central Pacific. More than half the people in the global village come from the 10 most populated countries. 21 are from China, 17 are from India, 5 are from the United States, 4 are from Indonesia, 3 are from Brazil, 3 are from Pakistan, 2 are from Russia, 2 are from Bangladesh, 2 are from Japan, and 2 are from Nigeria.
Languages. Ni hao ma. Hello. Namaste. Здравствуйте. Hola. Alan. Selamat pagi. The villagers greet one another in a babble of tongues. What languages do the people of the global village speak? In the global village, there are almost 6,000 languages, but more than half of those people speak these 8 languages. 22 speak a Chinese dialect. Of these people, 18 speak the Mandarin dialect. 9 speak English, 8 speak Hindi, 7 speak Spanish, 4 speak Arabic, 4 speak Bengali, 3 speak Portuguese, 3 speak Russian. If you could say hello in these 8 languages, you could greet well over half the people in the village.
There are many children in the village. 1/5 of the villagers are 9 years of age or under. More than half are under 30. Here are the ages of the villagers. 10 are children under age 5. 10 are children between 5 and 9. 19 are between 10 and 19. 16 are between 20 and 29. 15 are between 30 and 39. 11 are between 40 and 49. 9 are between 50 and 59. 6 are between 60 and 69. 3 are between 70 and 79. 1 is over 79. On average, 1 person dies and 3 babies are born every year. A baby born in the village today can expect to live to age 63.
A bell chimes in the church. A wooden gong sounds in the temple. A muezzin leads prayers from the minaret to the mosque. The villagers are called to worship. What religions do the people of the village follow? In the village of 100 people, 32 are Christians, 19 are Muslims, 13 are Hindus, 12 practice shamanism, animism and other folk religions, 6 are Buddhists, 2 belong to other global religions such as the Baha'i faith, Confucianism, Shintoism, Sikhism or Jainism. 1 is Jewish and 15 are non-religious.
Food. The smells and sounds of the market draw you near. The tables are piled with fresh baked bread, vegetables, tofu and rice. Chickens cluck and ducks quack. In a pen not far away, a cow moos at the passing crowd. The villagers have many animals. They help to produce food or are a source of food. There are 31 sheep and goats, 23 cows, bulls, and oxen. 15 pigs, 3 camels, 2 horses, 189 chickens. Yes, there are nearly twice as many chickens as people in the global village. There is no shortage of food in the global village. If all the food were divided equally, everyone would have enough to eat. But the food isn't divided equally. So although there is enough to feed the villagers, not everyone is well fed. 50 people do not have a reliable source of food and are hungry some or all of the time. 20 other people are severely undernourished. Only 30 people always have enough to eat.
Air and water. In most of the village, the air is healthy and the water is clean. But not all villagers are so fortunate. For some, the air and water are soured with pollution, putting them at risk of diseases. or water may be in short supply. Instead of turning on a tap, some villagers must walk long distances to find clean water. Fresh air and drinkable water are necessities. How many people in the village of 100 have clean air and a nearby source of clean water? 75 have access to a source of safe water, either in their homes or within a short distance. The other 25 do not, and must spend a large part of the day simply getting safe water. Most of the work of collecting the water is done by women and girls. 60 have access to adequate sanitation. They have public or household sewage disposal, while 40 do not. 68 breathe clean air, while 32 breathe air that is unhealthy because of pollution.
Schooling and literacy. A school bell calls the young people of the village to school, but for some children there is no school to go to, or they must work instead to help feed their family. How many people in the village of 100 go to school? There are 38 school-age villagers ages 5 to 24, but only 31 of them attend school. There is one teacher for these students. Not everybody in the global village is encouraged to learn to read, write or think. Of the 88 people old enough to read, 71 can read at least a little bit, but 17 cannot read at all. More males are taught to read than females.
Money and possessions. In one part of the village, someone buys a new car. In another, a man repairs the family's bicycle, their most valued possession. How much money do people in the global village have? If all the money in the village were divided equally, each person would have about £3,900 per year. But in the global village, money isn't divided equally. The richest 20 people each have more than £5,600 a year. The poorest 20 people each have less than 65p a day. The other 60 people have something in between. The average cost of food, shelter and other necessities in the village is £2,500 to £3,000 per year. Many people don't have enough money to meet those basic needs.
Electricity. Dusk arrives, then darkness. In many homes, electric light spills into the streets. In others, the dark is kept away by candles, oil lamps and lanterns. How many people in the village of 100 have electricity? 76 have electricity, 24 do not. Of the 76 who have electricity, most use it only for light at night. In the global village, light is the one basic necessity that electricity provides. Some villages have luxuries that depend on electricity. In the village there are 42 radios, 24 televisions, 30 telephones, half of them mobile phones, and 10 computers.
The village in the future. What will our village be like in the future? How fast will it grow? How many people will it be home to? Today, the village of 100 is growing at a rate of slightly less than 2 people per year. In fact, the growth rate is about 1.6% per year. If there were 100 people in 2002, then there would have been almost 102 in 2003. By the year 2100 or sooner, there'll be almost 250 people in the village. This is an important number because many experts think that 250 is the maximum number of people the village can sustain. Even then, there'll be widespread shortages of food, shelter and other resources. Fortunately, groups such as the United Nations and many governments and many private organisations are working hard to make sure that the village of the future is a good home for all who live in it. Their goal is a global village in which food, shelter and all other necessities are a basic right for all.
We hope you enjoyed learning about the world and how diverse and amazing it is in different ways. Sadly, the world is not a fair place, but every day we can all make a difference, can't we? To care for the planet, to try and do our bit to make sure the world can become a bit more equal every day. So stay safe, stay happy, and stay helpful. I'm hoping when we're all back together again, the first thing I'm going to hear from your mummies and daddies is how helpful you've all been at home. Doing the washing up, putting the laundry away, being tidy, being nice to each other, nice to our brothers and sisters if we have them. And if you've got any tips for that, I'd love to hear them. Take care, see you soon. Bye.